not the results, okay? We and thousands of other people have already been making great money with this unique Amazon model for over 7 years now, okay? That's the kind of amazing track record this thing has. But the difference now is that for the first time ever, we're actually able to automate nearly 95% of the process, all thanks to AI. And that's what makes today so exciting, okay? Because now there's finally a real, approachable, and proven way for regular people to take your slice of all the online success and do it without giving up your job or sacrificing weekends, without the regular costs of starting an online business, and most certainly without any complex tech, okay? So this is what I believe to be the most user-friendly way to create income online in your spare time that I've ever seen, bar none, okay? Plus, this is backed by the power of Amazon, okay? That's how legit this is. So, enough chit chat. Let's jump into my screen here. So, as you can see, Amazon themselves is investing heavily in this kind of user-friendly AI technology. And today, I'm going to show you how we're able to plug this easy-to-use AI, like a ChatGPT, into Amazon so that by the end of today, you will know exactly how to make your first sale on Amazon in as soon as 7 days from now. And all of that with zero out-of-pocket costs. And guys, it doesn't matter if you're a complete beginner, you've always tried and failed at this online stuff, you have a really tight budget, because all you need is literally less than an hour a day, which I will even show you how to find. And the only reason I can make such a bold claim like this is simply because we've seen it. We've had over 2,000 verified people make money with this exact system, and loads of them were already making money within 7 days. Okay, and this is all kinds of people too. People like Mel here. She's a busy mom of 3 kids, juggling work, juggling family, and she now makes between $20,000 and $50,000 per month from home with this as a mom. Okay, this has also worked extremely well for older retired folks who just want to make a little extra cash. This here is Karush. He's 61, just started retirement, and he's now making a few $1,000s a month with this, and he just started it, okay? Then there's guys like Patrick. He was living in the hood, making $500 a month. All he could afford to eat was rice and beans. But he just did one thing really well. He followed the steps until he had his best month ever of $91,000 in a month, okay? But guys, what Patrick was able to do obviously is not typical. But it just goes to show what's possible with this, okay? The sky's the limit. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, Christian, this all sounds awesome, but if it's really as good as you say it is, why are you sharing it? Why don't you just keep this stuff to yourself and make a whole bunch of money with it? Why you gotta tell everyone? Here's the reality. I don't need the money anymore. Since discovering this, I've already become so much richer than I ever thought I would in a lifetime. That's one of my bank accounts. Like, I'm good. I don't really need anything. I'll never have to work a job again. This is the last job I worked, delivering Chinese food, barely making enough to feed myself. And I've already done the whole travel thing. This is me and my twin brother Rasmus, who I haven't introduced yet, but he's like my best friend. And we spent 3 years traveling because, well, we get to just do what we want now. It's great. And on those travels, I met my now amazing wife, Charlotte. So I'll talk more about her later, but I also got to buy her her dream car, this nice pink Porsche that she loves, all thanks to the method I'm going to be sharing with you today. Pretty cool. And now we have 3 dogs and a baby together. So this is our newborn son, Tristan. So when people ask me, why do I share this? The honest answer is, it's already given me everything in my life. What's a lot more satisfying for me now is sharing this stuff and helping others. Because the sad truth is right now, most people aren't happy with their life. Most people are too busy working for a living to experience life the same way I can. So if you can relate to that at all, the good news is there's never been anything quite like this that generates true passive income. Not that semi-passive stuff that people talk about, but there's actually still a lot of work involved. No. With this, you can set it up and it just goes, okay? Chase here says, I haven't touched my business, and he stresses, literally not done a single thing for the past 6 months, and I've still been making over $10,000 per month. This is truly a life-changing business that anyone can do with a little effort, and it will pay dividends for years and years to come. And it's because it works even without you. This here is Ollie. He says genuinely worked 2 minutes this month and got a check from Audible for nearly $4,000. This is why this is the ultimate lifestyle business, because of its ability to continue generating income at such a high level without you, okay? This here's another Christian. He went from scraping rotten chicken grease off the floor at his latest job to now generating over $8,000 a month from absolutely anywhere. And he says, I can't express how grateful I am for the twins. And this is what I want for you too. So what we're going to talk about today is first, the biggest, most wide open Amazon opportunity no one's talking about. This is completely overlooked, and how to do it with zero experience. We're going to talk about the 4 steps to recurring hands-free income with Amazon that anyone can start with as little as $100. And then I'm going to show you how to automate 95% of it with easy to use AI. And you don't have to know a thing about tech because it's so simple to use, as you'll soon see. And when you just stick around to the end of this, see all this for yourself, we're going to give you a few gifts. We're going to give you a free digital copy of our Wall Street Journal best-selling book called The Freedom Shortcut, How to Escape the 9-to-5. Now, this book is normally $11 on Amazon, but you're going to get it completely for free today, okay? And we're also going to give you our Amazon Quick Start templates, which is a collection of virtually fill-in-the-blank templates that you can use to start selling on Amazon fast and with zero out-of-pocket costs. So, like, I'm serious about the promise I made earlier, all right? And you're going to get these 2 awesome bonuses when you just stick around with me to the end. And we'll send it straight to your email inbox. How does that sound? All right. Now, let's be 100% clear on just a few things, because it's important you don't misunderstand me. Now, while this is highly automated, as I've said, it is not do nothing, make money. Guys, that does not exist, okay? Consistent effort goes a long way. While this can work fast, it's not get rich quick, okay? Those are 2 different things. While this completely turned my life upside down, my results are not typical results, all right? And while this has worked for tons of regular everyday people, that is not a guarantee that it'll work for you, okay? So your results will vary depending on what you do with it, right? Makes sense. Now, with that said, this is the only thing online that I recommend to my friends and family. This here's my wife, Charlotte, again, and I showed her how to do this back in 2019, and here's one of her first big checks she ever got from Audible for over $5,000. Then we showed our good friend, Roy, how to do this. Roy's a, lifelong military guy. He never thought in a million years he'd be making $15,000 a month like he is now from the internet like this. Okay, so this allowed him to travel, come visit my twin brother Rasmus in Hawaii, and it's been completely life-changing. So, Christian, all that is great, but how does it work? Okay, let's first establish the fact that Amazon is the best place for everyday people to make money online. It's just a fact. 40% of every dollar spent on the internet goes to Amazon. That is absurd. So trying to make money online without the help of Amazon, I like to say, is like using a banana as a hammer. It just doesn't make sense. It's silly. Like, what are you doing? But when you think of Amazon and making money with it, you probably think of selling physical products. Okay, most people do. But there are a lot of obstacles that come along with that. And I say that from experience. This here is a box of product I still have in my parents' basement right now, 4 years later. Now, things like high startup costs. It cost me over $3,500 just to get started. It takes the average person 6 to 12 months just to break even at, that's if things go well. So you're automatically taking significant risk with your money, your time, and there's absolutely nothing passive about it. So it simply isn't a realistic option for regular people. And it was from going through this nightmare myself that I discovered a better way. A way that was so much shockingly better that, as you can see here, it was making me $10,000 to $20,000 in a single month take home after just a few months. And how is this possible? Well, it sure as hell wasn't with physical products. It was because of what we call Amazon digital products, okay? A digital product is, as it sounds, a product that only exists digitally and on the internet. And because of that, you can get started with it for as little as $0 because you don't have to buy anything. It's just extremely low risk. And the best part of all, in my opinion, is it can be fully automated. Like 100% automated. I like to call this Amazon without the BS. Because there's no buying product and spending thousands of dollars. There's no managing inventory. There's no shipping to worry about, okay? Richard calls it by far the easiest and most passive income to start with that he's ever found. And in his third month, he was already getting paid over $6,000 per month. And the way this works actually goes back to the way Amazon began as a company, that there's Jeff Bezos. And it's also all about selling the number one selling product on Amazon. We're not doing anything crazy or reinventing the wheel here, okay? Can you guess what it is? What the number one selling product that they sell more than anything else? Put it in the chat. Let me know what you think it is, all right? Well, what I'm talking about is digital books. Digital books like ebooks, audiobooks, and even what I call print-on-demand books. And these digital books are uploaded to Amazon by digital publishers, okay? That's what we are, digital publishers. So listen, all we're doing is uploading these simple ebooks onto Amazon and making Amazon sell them for us. And these little books generate over $76 million per day in sales on Amazon, okay? That's more than any other product. Now, if you're thinking, but Christian, I'm not a writer, I'm not an author, that's totally fine. Neither am I, okay? There's zero writing involved. None at all. There's also no cover design, none of the traditional things you might expect to come along with something like this. Because the way we do it, we get others to do that part for us. The creation of it, we stay out of it. So it's so simple that even people like my mother-in-law, Elsa here, so I showed you Charlotte, this is her mother, Elsa, she admittedly is not great with technology. English is also her second language and still makes a solid $1,000 a month with this. And she just does this in her spare time. So when I say truly anyone can do this, I really mean anyone. Because as a digital publisher, your role is very simple. Your most important role is uploading to Amazon and then letting Amazon work its magic. Because we know how to turn these short 120-page PDFs, that's really all a book is, it's a PDF with a cover, that we know nothing about, into reliable passive income machines that can produce huge, life-changing monthly profits years and years after you upload them. And it can work in dozens of niches, thousands of different topics, again, without knowing anything about the topics themselves. And the best part is, and this is what makes our method completely unique from anyone else's, and that is that all you need is one upload to make thousands to even up to $10,000 per month in automated income from Amazon. Like Adrian here, with just one simple upload, is making over $10,000 per month. That's over 6 figures a year. That is job replacing income from one upload. And of course you can do more. That's how Kyle here is making nearly $100,000 per month with this. He says this business model has been an absolute game changer in my life. The freedom it gives you is just incredible and blows my mind. Okay, and guys, we've been doing this ourselves for over 7 years. Here's a screenshot from back in 2017 when I was first getting started, making like $5,000 a month with this. So I've seen the ups and downs, everything that's happened over the years. And I can safely say that in 2024, there has never been a better time to be a digital publisher on Amazon, because what used to take weeks can now be done in hours. What used to cost hundreds of dollars can now be done for practically nothing. And a lot of the work you used to have to do can now be fully automated, all thanks to AI, okay? Now, what is AI exactly? First, let's understand that AI is not some super duper complicated technology. It's actually been around for a long time, and you've probably been using it almost every day. So if you're familiar with any of the following, Amazon Alexa, Google Maps to give you directions, autocorrect to fix your spelling. If you've ever used any of these before, then you're already extremely familiar with AI. So the way I like to look at it is like your own virtual assistant. AI is really your simple, easy to use little helper. And because of recent breakthroughs in AI, your little virtual assistant helper can now be used to make you money. I know that sounds crazy, but let me explain. A few of the things it can do now, it can generate images of absolutely anything. These pictures right here are not real pictures. They are AI generated. Insane to me. And where things get really interesting for digital publishers like us is AI can also write about absolutely anything for you. So the way it works is it has all the information on the entire internet, stored in its brain. It basically knows everything. So it's instantly an expert on any topic so that you don't have to be. And it writes 200 times faster than even the fastest humans. And it never gets tired. Doesn't have to sleep, doesn't have to eat. So if you haven't seen what this stuff can do and what it looks like, I just asked it here, hey, write me a short 2,000 word little mini book on tomato gardening. And it just went. It just goes. 10 chapters, and it was done in a matter of 60 seconds. And how good is the writing exactly that it does? Let me tell you, it's scary good. Someone even put it to the test, had it take the SAT writing test. It scored a 710 out of 800. That's better than 93% of people. That's how good this thing is. What it's capable of is mind-blowing. Even the CEO of Google said about these recent breakthroughs in AI, he called them bigger and more significant than the discovery of fire or electricity. That's how big this is. This is a monumental shift. So, listen, you gotta embrace this stuff because it ain't going anywhere or you will be left behind. It's estimated that AI, because of the incredible things it can do, it's gonna take over 300 million jobs from people. So you gotta get in early and take advantage of this stuff now. So how do you do that exactly? Well, first, understand that AI in and of itself doesn't make money on its own. You can't just go beep, boop, bop, and it makes money. No. You have to plug it into a money-making framework that fits and makes sense, okay? And that's what we have here. There is no better business model suited for AI automation on the planet than this. Because what used to be the hardest part in the process, which was creating that book that you upload onto Amazon, is now the easiest part and the most fun. Because AI can help do that for you. So this completely bridges the gap and makes digital publishing realistic for absolutely anyone who wants to do it, okay? Because again, the way we do it, all you need is one upload. That's the way our model works. It's called the one upload method, and I'll show you it here in a second. But as you can see, CK made over $9,000 in a month, and she says, I can't believe how quickly this is happening, and primarily all off of one book that she uploaded. So we're actually building our own AI book writer tool for ourselves right now, so we can get books made, upload them to Amazon, and grow our business faster than we ever have, right? So imagine for a second, what if you were just one upload away from creating whatever life you want for yourself? One upload away from, say, leaving your 9-to-5 job forever. This here is Sarah. Sarah is a first-time mom who was working grueling hours at her accounting job, feeling exhausted and overwhelmed when all she wanted to do was just focus on being a mom. And she was easily able to replace all of her income from one upload. And now she says handing in the resignation letter was the most amazing and freeing feeling ever. Okay, what if you were one upload away from an early retirement? Tony here worked his whole life for the day his hard work would one day pay off. But guess what? It never did, because he had to keep on working to make money. That was until he discovered digital publishing. Now he's been able to retire and follow his lifelong dream of moving himself and his wife to Portugal and living by the beach. But listen, maybe all you want out of this is just a little extra income. It's really not asking much. Just $2,000 a month. Fred here is a high school math teacher from Pittsburgh, and he's thrilled about being able to bring home just an extra $1,000 a month. And you know what? Why not? $1,000 a month covers most people's rent, mortgage, covers all your groceries, maybe your car payment, every month covered just from doing this once. Crazy, right? Now, for us, it simply meant that we were able to take better care of our family, okay? This is Rasmus with his, at the time, newborn son, Finn. He was born with a life-threatening liver condition called biliary atresia, and he had to have a very expensive liver transplant from his mom. That's Rasmus's wife there, Laura. You can see them pointing at their scars. That surgery, even after insurance, cost $40,000. Luckily for Rasmus, that wasn't an issue, but that would bankrupt most families. And giving your child a life-saving procedure is not something you want to have to think about, okay? What if something goes wrong? What if you don't have the money? It's scary to think about, but that's what it's been able to do for us. So now I'm going to show you exactly how you can start making this happen for yourself using our trademarked one upload method. This is where we turn a single 120-page PDF into 5+ income streams using Amazon and this one easy to use AI tool. Now, the one upload method works on the idea of less is more. And the perfect example here is Colby. Colby, he was following someone else's advice who said, make a bunch of books. You know, the more books you make, the more money you make. He put out 20 books, made $300 in total. Then he came to us, followed our simple one upload method, and in the first 6 weeks made over $4,000 with his one single upload. Okay, that's the power of this. And I'm going to show you exactly how he did it. It was following the 4 steps of the one upload method. And those 4 steps are choose, automate, upload, and multiply. And we're going to walk through each one of them right now. So let's go into the first step, which is to choose a topic. Now, there are thousands and thousands of topics out there waiting to be written about by people like us. And what I need you to know is that you don't have to know a thing about the topic. Elena here says, I'm in a niche that I literally had not a single clue about, and she generated over $5,000 a month. I think she has 3 books, okay? And it's because we're getting AI to do the research and be the expert for us, okay? I'll talk about that later. But with this first step here, why it's so important is because we want certainty. Listen, we're not in the business of taking risks. We want to know for certain that the book we put out is going to be successful. And when you choose the right topic, that's what you get, certainty, okay? So there are 3 keys to choosing a topic. The first key is we only do nonfiction topics. Little refresher for us. Fiction is things like stories, Harry Potter, for example. That's not what we're doing here. All the books we upload are on nonfiction topics, which is basically just information. So we make what I call info guides, and they can be as short as this one, for example, is 68 pages. The average length is about 120 pages, and this simple book here, about 25 practical knots, is generating over $220 per day. That's $6,800 per month from this one short and simple nonfiction topic. Crazy, right? So that's the first key. The second key is to use a spy tool. A spy tool like BookBeam, KD Spy, that's what's going to allow us to spy on the competition and see exactly how much money other books are making. That way we can reverse engineer it and create our own version of these already proven and successful topics. Right? And then we use this spy tool this goes into key number 3, to find topics that have a wealth of demand. And what that means is we don't want topics that just have 1 or 2 books that are doing well. We want to see nearly every book on that topic to be making good money. That way we can be certain that if we just make our own version of it, we can get similar results. Makes sense, right? So what I just want to share here is a few topics to get the wheels turning for you that we absolutely love. A few of these we've done ourselves, had a ton of success with, but this is just scratching the surface, okay? This first one here, at-home workouts for seniors. And this can be 5, 6, 7 topics by itself. We see here 5-minute balance exercises generating over $450 a day in royalties. That's not in sales, that's take home what's going in your pocket, okay? There's chair yoga for seniors, wall Pilates. This is a niche we've had a ton of success with that we love, okay? Another one is recipe books, but specifically recipe books for kids. You can see here a few of these generating into the thousands of dollars per day. And what I love about recipe books is just how simple they are to create. So let's have a look at one of these. This one here, Easy Bake Oven Cookbook. It's 106 pages of just simple recipes. Taking a look inside, this is something anyone can easily recreate, especially with the help of AI, which we'll talk about here soon. Another topic we love is language learning books, specifically Spanish. Here are 5 Learn Spanish books that are all making thousands and thousands of dollars per month. If you're the owner of just one of these, listen, you're set. That replaces most people's income with one of these simple books. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of this book is just Spanish pronunciations and translations. Not difficult to create yourself, right? And there are thousands and thousands more of topics exactly like this. This was just a few examples. Beekeeping for beginners right here. A topic so random you think wouldn't make money, over $8,000 per month. Imagine being the owner of this book. You're in a pretty good spot, right? So what I can guarantee is that there's a topic for you. Richard here is an older guy. He thought making money online was not in the cards for him. He came to us, we helped him find a great topic for him on a topic that he loves, gardening. And now his one book in its first year generated over $35,000 in income for him. Pretty awesome, right? So that right there covers the entire first step. We are 1/4 of the way through, okay? So first step is to choose a topic, following those 3 keys. Step number 2 is to automate your book. And here's where things get really interesting, because using what you're about to see, you can have your own money-making books created and selling on Amazon faster than you ever thought possible because of AI writing, okay? Now, one thing that doesn't change about step number 2 is the importance of quality. Guys, if you're in this for the money, quality matters, okay? And as you could imagine, having a quality book made isn't always easy. You know, there's lots of customer research involved. You have to create a detailed book outline. And overall, there's just a steep learning curve involved, right? At least that's how it used to be. Guys, now we have powerful AI that can automate a lot of this stuff for us. But you do have to be careful using these generic AI apps like ChatGPT, because they're built for basic writing. They don't know how to write specifically to make books sell on Amazon, okay? We tried the different AI tools, but nothing was able to deliver the quality that we needed for our books. Listen, we knew it was possible, the technology was there, but no one had created a tool specifically for publishing, which is why we had to develop our own AI tool called publishing.ai. So we spent months programming this thing specifically for the single sole purpose of helping us create books that sell and make money, okay? That's what this thing is trained to do, okay? So look, it can do tons of things in terms of automating your book, but arguably the most important part is the outline, because that is the foundation of any quality book that makes money. Now, it used to be, honestly, kind of a pain in the ass to make the outline. It was a ton of research and just a ton of work. But now, because AI has all the information on the entire internet stored in its brain, and our tool specifically is built for publishing, it can create a fully researched, detailed 20-page outline that goes chapter by chapter on literally any topic in a matter of minutes. Something that used to take a week or more, compressed down to minutes, guys. That's an outline that you can quickly get turned into a full book that you can upload to Amazon and start selling fast, okay? Without any learning curve at all or doing any of your own research. And I'm actually gonna head over into the dashboard of the tool itself. This is it. I'm so excited about this. So I wanna just show you how easy it is to use and how there's no complicated tech involved here, okay? So if we wanted to make a book outline, it could do a lot more than just that. But let's start with the book outline. First, you gotta put in your topic. Let's use one from before. And it can help you find a topic as well. All of step 1, it can help you with. Seniors, then you put it in, let's just put in this title here, which it could also help you with. Let me fill this out. How many chapters? Generally 10 to 12 chapters is what you're looking for a book of this length. And then projected word count, what you want to do is 30,000. That's what comes out to about 120 pages. Then we just click generate here. And as you can see, it starts writing. It gets to work so that you don't have to. You used to have to do all this research yourself, but not anymore, okay? And remember, because it's pulling all of this information from the internet, it already has everything it needs to put together an amazing outline. An outline that is gonna create a quality book that people will love. So, as we can see here, Chapter 2, Anatomy of the Human Body, Challenges of Aging, and it's just building out all of the contents for our book. And just look at what it's coming up with. Guys, like, this stuff is amazing. Completely amazing. This saves you weeks of time, eliminates, tons of smashing your head against the wall, and makes this an extremely seamless process. You see? Now, let me hop back over. So, what I just showed you, it's still just in beta. So, there's nothing here to sell you. Our focus with it right now is just to make it the best that it possibly can. So we are looking for a few people to beta test this thing for us. So in a little bit later on, I'll show you how you can get access to it and be one of those beta testers who wants to test it and use it yourself. Now, we're still working on it to be able to create a full book from scratch. It's not quite there yet, but we're working on it, and it will in the future. But for now, how you get the highest quality book is you take your AI written outline and you simply just hand it off to a ghostwriter. It's a simple handoff. And to get rock bottom prices that pay for itself in no time, we use something called low-cost ghostwriting. And the reason we're able to get it so affordable is because, one, the research for the book is already done. Ghostwriters love that. And then secondly, the books we're having written are not long. They're only around 120 pages. So even young college students like Severa here can easily afford ghostwriting. She got a ghostwriter to finish her one book that's now making her almost $2,500 per month. The ghostwriter paid for itself in literally 1 to 2 weeks. But like I've said, if you want to do this completely for free, you can absolutely do that. It just requires what I call the free low content approach. And this is where those templates that you're getting at the end here come into play. Those are going to help you create these low content books. Things like jokes book, activity books, coloring books. These are still niches that can generate hundreds and thousands of dollars per month that you can make yourself completely for free just by following a template. But the recommended approach, I'm telling you, is to use a ghostwriter because this is an investment that doesn't stop paying you. Listen, I've never in my life lost money on a single book I've ever uploaded. Ever. Because it's something you invest into once, yet it's on Amazon forever. And it can sell an unlimited amount of times without you doing anything. Okay? That's what makes this automated income, right? Juan here shares an example of 2 books that he published back in 2015, and now years later, these 2 books are still making him thousands of dollars per month. Guys, the investment into a ghostwriter hardly matters, especially because the way we get ghostwriters is a lot easier than you think. We use what's called a ghostwriting company, and the one I'd recommend to you is one called The Urban Writers. And I don't get paid to recommend these guys. They've just been writing our books for us for years. So if you want money-making books made with ease, just use them. Because there's no hiring. All you do is place an order and they'll take your detailed chapter by chapter outline and turn it into a superb quality book for you that people will love. And then after that, all you need is a cover. And where we like to get our covers made is from Fiverr. And that literally costs between $10 and $20. But if you want to do it for free, which is totally fine, a great free option is to use Canva. They have over 1,000 cover templates to choose from that you can easily edit yourself, change the title, and it's ready to go. Okay? And the best part is you only have to do this once. That's the beauty of the one upload method. You need one outline, one ghostwriter, one cover. Put it all together, you can sell that on Amazon an unlimited number of times and get paid, in theory, forever. Derek makes $5,000 a month, job replacing income, after doing this once. So my question to you is, could you do this just once? That's it. All for a recurring monthly income stream. Yeah, for sure, right? Guys, this is why I say, truly, anyone can do this, right? So that's the first 2 steps in the one upload method. Choose and automate. Now let's get into step number 3, which is where we upload our book onto Amazon. And this step is so crucially, critically important, so I need you to follow along right now. And this step, this is why our method works right here. This is why our method gets your book selling instantly from the moment it's uploaded, okay? Delara here, her first book generated over $10,000 in its very first month. And the way it works is it's all about letting Amazon do the selling for you. Listen, there's no one in the world who knows how to sell stuff online better than Amazon. So just let them take care of it, okay? What you need to do is give Amazon what it wants. And here's what Amazon wants. Amazon just wants happy customers. They know that keeping their customers happy is how they maximize their own profits. I mean, they even have a smile in their logo. There's no company that cares more about their customers than Amazon. And here's how Amazon knows if their customers are happy with what they're buying. It's all about reviews. Did you know Amazon actually invented the 5-star review system? Now it's everywhere, but they were the ones that literally started it. what happens is when you get reviews on your book, it creates this unstoppable momentum that I call the snowball effect. So you get reviews, that signals to Amazon, okay, let's promote this book. When they promote your book, you make sales. The more sales you make, the more opportunity for reviews, the more signaling you tell Amazon, hey, promote this book, more sales, reviews, and the cycle continues. This right here is the core of why the one upload method works. It's all about giving Amazon what it wants and just letting them do all the work. And that's how we get huge results from one upload. So this here is Gemma. Her one book in the month of December generated over $11,000 in royalties, okay? And then on the right here, Josh made over $100,000 from one book in 8 months. What is that, like $12,000 a month on average from one book? So guys, reviews are money. Anytime someone asks me, hey, how do I make my book sell more? Just put more reviews on it. That's all Amazon cares about. And the great thing is we have a method that floods in real reviews from real people, and most importantly, is fully compliant with Amazon. And then this, in turn, forces Amazon practically to promote your book. You see what I'm saying? So the review method that we invented is called the Giftbook Method. You know what makes a great gift? A book, especially a new book that hasn't been released before. So how it works is you just give out your book for free, and there's easy methods to get in front of hundreds of people just dying to get a free book. All you ask in return is, hey, all I want is just an honest review. And because you gifted your book to them, they almost feel indebted to you. So you almost always only get 4 and 5 star reviews. That's the great thing about it. And that's how, bringing it back to Colby, got 203 reviews in a week, which led to his book now making $3,000 to $4,000 a month with his first book following the one upload method. And again, it works because this signals to Amazon, hey, we got something good here, promote this please. And the results of it are powerful. Laura here followed the Giftbook Method, generated 100 reviews in 3 days and 200 in 2 weeks, and her one book now has made, that's over 4 months, $42,000 from one upload. That's the one upload method at work, guys. Okay, and then on top of that, we'll sprinkle in a few Amazon ads. Amazon ads are these sponsored placements that you can get on Amazon. You've probably seen them before, as an extremely powerful additional way to signal to Amazon and boost your sales even further. So Marco here, he made over $40,000 in a month from his handful of books, and he invested $2,700 that month into his Amazon ads. That's a pretty good return on your money. So it's a great way to supplement your sales. So guys, my question is this starting to make a little bit of sense now? Are you starting to see clearly how this works and why this could be the thing that gets you your freedom? Like it did for me, like it did for so many of the people you've seen. Freedom from a 9-to-5 job, freedom to travel, freedom from the stress of bills, whatever it is. You really are just one upload away to potentially making all that a reality. And you know what? We haven't even covered the best part yet. Step number 4, multiply your income streams. So guys, this, what I'm about to show you is why people like Trevor, who not long ago was watching one of our trainings just like you, and now after doing this, realized this is a zero risk business model, and why I feel so comfortable recommending it to my close friends and family, like my wife, like my mother-in-law, because although I can't guarantee anything, there's just no way I would get them into this or anything else if I thought they'd lose money, right? So by introducing multiple more income streams, you can set your book up so that you basically can't lose, okay? And I'm talking even if you do this stuff wrong. As long as you just implement step number 4 here, you're going to be in a pretty good place, all right? So there are 3 ways that we multiply our income all with the same book, okay? This is key to the one upload method. So the first one is to just get your book turned into an audiobook and put it on Audible. Now, you might know Audible is owned by Amazon, and they're the #1 seller of audiobooks in the world. And audiobooks right now are the hottest, fastest growing format of book that people are buying. And when you combine that with just how little competition there is in the audiobook space, I mean, what you're able to do on Audible right now, it's completely nuts. So I don't know how long the opportunity will be quite like this, but while it is, take advantage of it, okay? Even guys like Liman here, who is literally just a kid from Bangladesh, one of the poorest countries in the world, and he sold over 8,000 copies just through Audible, generating him more than $50,000 in his first 6 months. And it's also completely passive. Audible does everything for you. You just upload it, put some reviews on it, and they take care of the rest. Henny here says, I didn't publish for 6 months and still made $15,000 this month on my audiobooks. And guys, anything that you make from Audible is in addition to your Amazon income. This is not a replacement of it. These are two completely separate income streams we're talking about here, okay? So Dane here made $9,000 from Amazon and his books, and then another $9,000 from Audible with his audiobooks, totaling over $18,000. You see that? So just implementing this alone can literally double your business by itself. That's how big Audible is. So I love what Steve says here. Just get your books on Audible, folks. If there's one takeaway from today, it's that. Steve is certainly happy he did, because he made an extra 30,000 sales without having to make a new book, just by uploading what he already had onto Audible. So I hope I've made this clear. And all it is, it's very simple to do. You go to acx.com, which is an affiliate of Audible. You hit start my audiobook, you follow the steps, and someone else will literally turn your book into an audiobook for you. So there's no hassles, there's no risk in doing this. Like, guys, just do it, okay? Now, this is still just the first way we multiply our income. The next one here is using other platforms. So Amazon and Audible, while they are obviously the biggest in the space, they still only, and I say that with quotations, only have 60% market share. There's still another 40% that we haven't yet tapped into. That's a lot of additional earnings out there. So we'd be silly to not upload our books to a bunch of other platforms as well, because doing it is completely free. Again, there's zero risk in doing this. So just do it, right? Now, not all of the platforms are worth uploading to, but I do want to share a few that we really like, okay? So I'm just going to quickly go through a few here. Please write these down, because I will go quick, okay? The first one here is called Ingram Spark. Love Ingram Spark. As is with all these platforms, you literally just upload and do nothing. You just let the platform do its thing. Abhishek here says, definitely publish on Ingram Spark, because an extra $1,000 a month is not bad for doing nothing. Yeah, not bad. Then there's guys like Kyle here who, from just Ingram Spark, over $14,000 in a month. Now, Kyle is not your typical publisher. He has like 40 books. He's been doing this for years and knows what he's doing. But the potential with Ingram Spark as just an additional income source is awesome, right? So next one here is Authors Republic. This one's for your audiobooks. We have 13 audiobooks of our own uploaded to this platform, generated an extra $16,000. Now, is that the reason I can retire, never have to work another day in my life? No. Is it money that I will happily say yes to because it's just another income stream? You bet, right? Next one is called Draft to Digital, another platform that I've just put my ebooks onto and sold an extra 10,000 copies. So what they do is they'll distribute your ebooks on other big platforms for you. So it's all automated. You just upload it once, they take care of the rest. So this is how you get on Apple, iTunes, Barnes & Noble, things like that. Then another platform that's worth uploading to is called Publish Drive. And just last week, between me and my twin brother Rasmus's Publish Drive accounts, I was able to withdraw $4,800 from my account. Rasmus withdrew over $3,000 from his account. This is money that is basically just sitting around that we can pull from in addition to everything else we make. So is this the bulk of our earnings? No. Am I happy with an extra $4,000 I wouldn't have otherwise made? Absolutely. Right? So these are just a few examples of how we take our one book and turn it into many additional income streams with Audible, with Ingram Spark, Draft to Digital, Publish Drive, and these other platforms. And you already have the book made, so just put them up and get paid. So it's freaking awesome. The third and final multiply strategy I want to talk about here is bundles. This one's one of my favorites. Now, this one does require having a second book, okay? But most people end up having more than one anyway. So once you have two, you can put them together and create what's called a bundle. And oftentimes, your bundle is going to be one of your highest earning books. And it's really just because people love getting two things for the price of one. And that's all a bundle is. Take two books you already have, package it together. It's a new option for people to buy and for you to make money with. It's awesome. So this one, as an example, this is one of our students. He did a 3-book bundle, combined 3-in-1, and just that bundle alone makes him an extra $4,000 a month. And then, of course, you can take your bundle and you can put it on all of the other platforms. Turn it into an audiobook. Put it on Authors Republic, IncomeSpark, Publish Drive. And now your newly created bundle is another 5 to 6 income streams for you. Do you see that? And the bundle itself is completely free to make. It's free money. So this is how you create a lot of income streams and virtually eliminate risk. Guys, to this day, I've never seen anything like this. Something that is so safe to start, and there's never been a better time to do it yourself, thanks to how easy AI makes all of this by automating so much of the process so that literally anyone can tap into this and use it to create the life you want. People like Christian Davis here, he didn't think it was possible, but he simply just gave it a shot. And now he says, I never have to worry about money again. How nice would it be if you never had to worry about money again? Pretty nice, right? Well, everything I've shown you today, you just have to do it once. Because there's people like CK bringing in over $9,000 a month practically on complete autopilot, all with a single upload. How great is that? So I've shown you the $76.7 million per day Amazon industry that's shockingly untapped, and how you can get started with it from scratch by choosing simple in-demand topics that can sell with certainty, right? And I've shown you how we're using easy-to-use AI to make quality digital books faster and easier than ever before. And then I've showed you our secret method to uploading that gets Amazon to do the selling for you, because it signals to Amazon to promote your book and drive sales. And I've shown you 3 of our absolute best shortcuts for turning one book into multiple streams of recurring income through Audible, leveraging these other platforms and bundles. And the best part is, you've still only seen a tiny fraction of the success that people are having with our help. There are over 2,000 people making recurring income from Amazon every month with this. This is not your typical online business, okay? So, just to name a few of the people I haven't mentioned today. People like Angel, Steven, Kim, Taha, Maddie, Pam, Nishant, Jay, AJ, Alex, Helen, another Alex, Romney, Anthony, Kasha, David, Jack, Damien, Julia, Destiny, Matt, Solomon, Kat, D1, Bo, Marco, Robert, Derek, Nick, Patrick, Max, Hama, Cody, Ryan, Ty, Silvana, Yasmin, and Judy. And then there's people like Ed, who have used this to completely turn his life around. He was able to quit his job, get out of $30,000 of credit card debt, and even buy his first house. And what does he have to say about it? Just follow the process. It works. So, let me ask you, are you getting excited about the idea of finally making real automated income for yourself? And wouldn't you agree that right now is the best time to take advantage of this new AI opportunity with Amazon? And would you like to know exactly how we've helped all of these people so that you can also get the results that you're after? Because everyone you've seen here today, every single one had an unfair advantage that you haven't had yet. And that's that they've all been through our Audiobook Income Academy program, which for years has been an industry leader in getting people life-changing results with Amazon. But with the recent breakthroughs in AI, we knew we could finally do what wasn't possible until now. And that is make income freedom a realistic possibility for anyone. Because now all the traditional barriers that people used to have to deal with are now gone. And with AI, it takes just a fraction of the time, effort, and resources to make this work. So we rebuilt the program, and I can confidently say that creating your own automated income with Amazon has never been easier inside of the newest version of the program, AI Publishing Academy. So this is far and away the biggest, best thing we've ever created. And today, we're opening up 150 beta spots. And we have to limit it at 150 because that's the maximum number of users that our development team has said can test the software right now. Because with a beta spot, you become the first ones to use our new AI software. You get the brand new programming to go along with it and unlimited support for every step of the way. Now, the reality is this thing will sell itself, whether I try or not. And because of that, we're doing this on a first come, first serve basis, meaning the first 150 people to click the button and join are the ones who get in, all right? So here's what you get when you get one of the beta spots. And I should mention, they all come with a 100% money back guarantee. And the first 50 people who sign up today get 8 additional bonuses included. And I'll cover that later, all right? So here's what you get. First is our brand new AI Publishing Academy course, which is laid out in simple step-by-step training videos, structured to get your first book uploaded and selling in 7 days. All you do is come in and follow the videos. So Ken here followed the videos, and he says, if you just put 50% effort into the course, you'll make a passive income machine. This December, I did over $5,000. The value and guidance here is incredible. So that's what other people are saying about the course. And you get lifetime access to it forever. All right? But what you get today is a whole lot more than just a course. You also get unlimited access to group coaching calls 5 days a week. So this is where you can connect directly with our highly trained coaches up to 5 days a week. This is going to help you get past any obstacles and get your book selling as quickly as possible. Now, this is normally an extra $147 a month add-on, but today we're just including it for free. And that's because we want to make this new program the most successful one we've ever had. So for our beta members, we're not giving you any reason to not succeed. So we're just going to include all the support and coaching you could ever want. How does that sound? Okay. Next, you'll also get access to our private AIA community. This is the main hub for networking with other members, as well as myself, my twin brother, all of our 15 coaches, and getting your questions answered as soon as possible. This is the place to go. It's also a great source of daily inspiration as help from other members. Like Kasha here, he's posting some motivational tips, some things that helped him make over $10,000 a month from his books. All right. Next thing you're also going to get is what we call our quality stamp of approval. This is actually super important. This is where our team of professional coaches will review your book and approve it before it goes live. And this is how we really make sure you're doing it right, so that you can be confident and maximize your sales, and ultimately to make your first upload a success. So for our beta members, we're really doing everything in our power to guarantee your success. And then last but not least, you also get beta access to our brand new AI writing software. That's 6 months unlimited access to our tool that's going to help you automate the setup of your books. All right. And this is why we're forced to limit the amount of people we let in today to 150. I wish we could take on everyone, but we just can't. Right now, what we need is really valuable user feedback so that we can improve our software and make it the best it can possibly be. And in return for our beta members, what you get is discounted access to the entire program, as well as the coaching, the everything. Okay, so to recap, everything you're getting today, the AI Publishing Academy course, 5 days a week group coaching, the private AIA community, our quality stamp of approval, and the AI writing software beta access. Now, all of it comes together for a total value of over $15,000. But we don't charge $15,000 for this. But if we did, and all it did was give you an extra $1,000 a month in additional income every month, would it be worth it? If all it meant was no more overtime, no more working weekends, would it be worth it? And if all it did was help you fund your retirement, take your family on vacation, pay for your kids' education, fund your own dreams, whatever it is, would that be worth even $15,000? Well, the previous version of the program, we were selling for $4,000. The one that everyone's been through was $4,000. But now, with everything that we're adding to AI Publishing Academy, the live coaching, the AI writing software access, the newest up-to-date training, once we sell out of these 150 beta spots, enrollment into the program will be $6,000. And even at this price, we know it's a steal, simply just based off of results. But for these first 150 beta spots that we have available today, you can get in for just $9.99 and 3 more installments of that, totaling $4,000. Or if you take care of everything today, you can save yourself a bunch of money and get in for just a small one-time investment of just $19.95. That's more than $2,000 less than the installment plan. And by far where the best value is, okay? So if you want one of these first 150 beta spots, what I need you to do is there should have appeared a button on the right-hand side or somewhere on your screen that you can click that will open up the order page. Or you can just open up another window on your computer or on your phone or anything, because you don't want to accidentally go out of this presentation. Open another window and go to publishing.com/enroll, and you can sign up there, okay? Now, please understand that AI and Amazon specifically right now is the hottest opportunity on the market, and we're the first ones to crack it. So I'm telling you, these spots are going to go fast, whether I try or not. So I'm not here to sell you or pressure you today. I'm here to help you make the best choice for you. And if you think a book or two could benefit your life, what I need you to do is sign up right now before the seats are gone. Okay? So, like I said, even if you don't have the money right now, you can still get in while it costing you nothing today. And this is something we're really excited about because this allows us to help more people who need it the most. So, we've partnered with a company called Affirm, and what they'll do is they'll actually cover your entire investment for you today and allow you to spread it out over 6 to even up to 36 months with little to sometimes even no interest. All right? Isn't that amazing? So to apply for it, all you have to do is hit the button on the order page that says check out with Affirm. Then just follow the steps and see what you qualify for. And the great thing about this option is you could join today, pay nothing, and then just let your first book cover everything later. All right? This is what rich people do all the time. They use other people's money to make their own money, and then they pay them back later. You see? So it's just awesome that we're able to offer this solution for people. It is US only, but a great alternative is to just put it on a credit card, which is a similar kind of effect because the credit card company is covering everything today, and then you pay them back over time. This is what they call good debt. And it's the same thing we told Ahmad here to do, and it helped him pay off over $7,500 in credit card debt that he had accumulated. And he says, man, this feeling of relief is indescribable. And he says, thanks, Christian Rasmus, for encouraging me to take this big leap.